Hello everyone and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are checking out Bel'Veth Champion Spotlight and gameplay for League of Legends. It's been a while since I played this game, but I am still keeping up with the news that they release. So the last time we checked out some kind of content about League of Legends was the trailer of Bel'Veth, also the cinematic, which was Kaisa. Hopefully she's alright. Without further ado,
My kind will pour across Runeterra, and all will fall.
whoa.
Will consume you and become you. For every city that falls, we build 10. For each life we take, 1,000 void spawn. The void will drown you all.
Composed, calculated, and callous. She's already made her presence and intentions known. There's no need for any further introductions.
Yo,
Welcome to the Bel'Veth Champion Spotlight.
let's go.
Bel'Veth's passive is Death in Lavender, which has two components. First, when Bel'Veth takes down champions or large monsters, she gains stacks of Lavender, which grant her permanent attack speed.
Permanent?
There's no cap to the amount of attack speed she can gain, so the more Bel'Veth consumes, the quicker her victory will come.
I will pick this world clean.
Second, after using an ability, Death in Lavender grants Bel'Veth bonus attack speed for her next 2 basic attacks. She can hold up to 6 stacks at a time.
This is the bar
Bel'Veth's
below
Q
her
is Void
health,
Surge,
okay?
which allows Bel'Veth to dash and deal damage to all enemies she passes through, applying unhit effects to the first target hit. Void Surge allows Bel'Veth to dash in 4 different directions, with each direction having its own unique cooldown. Cooldown for Void Surge scales on attack speed, so make sure to take advantage of Death in Lavender to speed up the inevitable doom of all of your enemies.
My world awaits.
You cannot dash through walls with Void Surge while on an empty stomach, but more on that later. With her W, above and below, Bel'Veth slams her tail to the ground, damaging, knocking up, and slowing her enemies. If a champion is hit, above and below will refresh Void Surge in the direction of that champion, giving Bel'Veth an avenue to gap close and finish her prey.
Be gone.
Bel'Veth's E, Royal Maelstrom, roots her in place while she channels a storm of slashes around her that targets the lowest health enemy, minions and monsters included. But be advised that Bel'Veth would never make herself a sitting duck. Royal Maelstrom also gives her damage reduction and lifesteal while doing increased damage based on the target's missing health. Much like Void Surge's cooldown, the number of slashes scales with her attack speed as well. Bel'Veth is not all monstrous. She has a regal side to her and carries herself as any empress would. Who knows, maybe she'll even invite us all for a nice feast or something. What is that? I'm in danger. Guess we'll just finish this champion spotlight out before we all meet our dooms. Bel'Veth's ultimate is Endless Banquet. Its passive allows Bel'Veth to deal true damage on every other basic attack on the same target, regardless of what form she's in. This passive stacks infinitely, rewarding players who keep their eyes on the prize and take down enemies one at a time. Shifting targets will break your stacks, so make sure to choose your meals wisely. As you've already seen, takedowns on champions, as well as epic monsters, leave void coral that Bel'Veth can consume to take on her ultimate form.
I will use you well.
Once consumed, the coral will explode and damage nearby enemies, as well as grant Bel'Veth a stack of lavender. While in her ultimate form, Bel'Veth gains an increase in her max health, attack range, total attack speed, and out-of-combat movement speed. As we hinted at before, once Bel'Veth has filled her stomach and assumed her true form, her Q, Void Surge, will gain the ability to pass through walls. Now you may be asking, are other Void beings saved from Bel'Veth? Nope. If Bel'Veth takes down a Void epic monster and consumes its remaining coral, she receives an empowered ultimate that allows her to stay in her true form for a longer duration. Void Coral from a Void Epic monster also allows Bel'Veth to repurpose minions that die around her and have them reborn as Void Remora, ready to march down the lane and devour. Eating multiple coral will refresh Endless Banquet's duration.
Consume, grow, and remake.
Of course, if Bel'Veth's ultimate were to time out, she'd lose all her bonuses and Empowered Void Surge. When playing Bel'Veth, make sure you're as calculated as she is. While she has the knowledge of millions of years of history within her, her physical body is still new to this world. Bel'Veth is rather weak in the early game, but will grow in strength and power as she consumes more and more.
I will remember this.
When jungling, make sure to eat as many large monsters as you can to maximize your stacks from Death and Lavender. Bel'Veth's ultimate form gives her a powerful boost in presence and sustain. She's stronger in it than not. And don't hesitate to farm it out until you hit level 6. There's a certain mastery behind it.
Let me taste your pain.
In the mid-game, look to prioritize killing Rift Herald or maybe even Baron, as they'll make Bel'Veth uniquely stronger with a longer ultimate duration.
Oh my
as well
god.
As Void Remora that amplify her pushing power.
Every morsel of this world will fuel our metamorphosis.
Bel'Veth's here for her sole mission, to devour the world, so it's not surprising that she isn't the best in team fights, especially when she's not in Endless Banquet. Try to look for opportunities to split push or take on 1v1 skirmishes where your enemies, are alone. If your enemies can't handle the Empress, continue to chase with Void Surge and stop them in their tracks with Above and Below, gaining a refresh on Void Surge should you need to close the gap again. Continue the onslaught with attacks to make the most of Endless Banquet's passive, and once your target is low, execute with Royal Maelstrom to finish the meal. Then move on to your next. When in doubt, not that Bel'Veth would ever have any doubt, consume.
Such bravery will live on in me.
Bel'Veth is a summation of everything the Void has devoured. Her existence marks the beginning of the end, and her victory is certain. Are you ready to drown in the
arcade
Your
skin?
Empress awaits. Discover more about Bel'Veth in the links below.
The void demands that I exist, and so I do.
What did I just watch? Oh my god. Oh, I'm not sure if it's a right time to go back playing this game. Oh my god, what did I just witness? First things first, they really went all in on the intro of this whole video. I will just say it straight. I don't like her skin, none bit. I don't know if it's a arcade or not, but she definitely. I don't like her. Her original form so far looks more cool to me. But yeah, now that we got all the info we can get about her abilities, let me tell you that I didn't thought that she's so complex. Wow. Okay, this guy, even though there were some crazy puns in this video, he did a good job explaining how she works. And the most important thing that he said is that she is a solo champion, not going into the team fights and everything, which I believe that for the majority of the players, this will be like right up their alley. And I'm not sure if that's a good decision or not. But yeah, let me go through the abilities. Maybe you won't be so confused as I am right now. But yeah, we have her passive, which I mean, I think I thought that she will have some sort of attack speed, I guess, functionality. And her passive is the first part is that she gains permanently. I mean, her attack speed is just increasing throughout the game with every. So as I understood is with the takedowns, the monster kills. Epic monster kills are the most juicy ones, especially if it's a Baron or a Herald. So yeah, and the second part is that she has these 4 marks, in which way you can use them to dash with your Q, I believe. Let me see. So it was a Q, yeah. Okay. So the Q is basically her dash, and it's limited to the, I guess, in a way that you have it available. I don't know. I think that I'll need to check out how she really plays in a game, because the way that this is described, I'm not really sure how in which cone you are limited to dash. But yeah, it's a very strange way to dash. So I mean, you cannot dash in the same direction twice. I mean, if you consume and get the refresh, or it was said that if you hit your W, I believe, right? If you hit your W, then you can dash in that direction. If you hit the champion, that is. So that's one way to dash twice in the same direction. But okay, Q is the dash, W is the knock up, and E is the drain thingy. I mean, I was kind of close. W and the E I mixed the two of them in the previous reaction to her trailer. About her ultimate, yeah, she is a crazy one, not gonna lie. So she basically transforms in a way in her void form. And you can, so I believe you can only transform if you eat this thing that enemies leave behind with their takedowns, and the epic monsters, of course. If she eats or consumes this thing from the epic monsters, she will gain a longer duration of her endless banquet, which is yeah, basically you need you just basic attack. It's simple. That's as simple as it gets. Just press one click on one guy and hit them till they die. And she also has she also deals a true damage, right, in her ultimate form. So yeah, she will probably like shred tanks and everything. Her attack speed gets quicker and quicker. She's like Senna, but instead of range, you get attack speed. I mean, that's, I guess, one correlation that I can take it from, I guess, other champions. She also reminds me of, as I said, of the Fiddlestick because of her E. Where is it? Yeah, this looks like Fiddlestick W to me. And W is basically Kane's knock up in Rust form, as I said. So and it also slows or something like that. Yeah, knocks and slows. Yeah, and the most crazy thing that I didn't even expect is that I'm not really sure. Okay, let me hear this once again.
For a longer duration. Void Coral from a Void Epic Monster also allows Bel'Veth to repurpose minions that die around her and have them reborn as Void Remora, ready to march down the lane and devour. Eating multiple coral will refresh Endless Banquet's duration.
Consume, grow,
Yeah, so basically when she is in her ultimate form, all the minions that die in her vicinity are changed into void, whatever he said they are. It's interesting that the caster ones are transformed into the ranged voidlings, and the melee ones are transformed into the melee ones. So I'm not sure what happens if you have a canon one, or I mean for the I don't know what voidling becomes out of them. Maybe there was a here. So she is crazy, like solo killing and basically split pushing. Here we have the casters and the melee ones. Yeah, I mean, hopefully you get some gold from killing these guys. I don't know. If you don't, this she will be crazy. As he said, she is weak early, yeah, I'm not sure where is the cap where you can feel the difference in her power level. I mean, she definitely, when she hits 6, that's where the shit goes down, basically. Yeah, I don't know if I summarized it correctly enough, but this is what I got from this particular champion spotlight. My thoughts on her design: she is very complex. If you I guess feel how she plays, you can be pretty good master of her. And yeah, it's all about the basic attacks, so we will see how this actually plays out. But this could be very crazy. All the Jax players are probably celebrating right now. But yeah, her dashes are the most strange thing to me, being limited to which way she can dash. That's the most bizarre thing that I've seen from all the champions here. But yeah, if you liked my reaction and analysis of her abilities, give it a thumbs up. Please leave in the comments below your thoughts and explanations if I possibly missed anything. It was a lot in here, so I wouldn't be surprised if I misunderstood something. But yeah, if you are new by the channel, subscribe, click that bell for notifications so you'll be informed of my next reactions, reviews, gameplays, and other things that you put in the comments below for me to check out. Yeah, will you play her? That's the question. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Now, a special thank you to Fear Machine and to Kendrick Dunbar for additional support on my Patreon. Thank you very much.